What am I titling this? I have no idea. Let's see if Val is a genius or just crazy. Okay, so I mean, seriously, it's the. I mean, I'm listening to something, and I'm listening to one of the favorite people. There's only about two or three people I listen to or watch as far as astrology. I swear to you, it's none of the ones you think or none of the ones you know. It's not. That is ironically that's the funny thing. Oops, excuse me. Sorry, mother. It's the, I'm supposed to be pretty this year. I think I'm pretty enough. Sagittarius mothers, they're a little tough. Oh, especially if you're a tomboy. You're also a girl. I know that. I hate dresses. Like I'm like, no, no. I can't. I can't. That's funny too. If you know. Okay, what was this going to be about? It's the Gemini. The Gemini energy. Gemini just that Gemini energy can be all over the place. All over the place. I cannot do low vibing Gemini. I cannot do unless you're a high vibing Gemini. I cannot deal with Geminis at all. They just. Oh my God, hell, fucking no, no, they are the devil. They're like the bad part of bad part of issue. If you know, you know. If you know Yoruba, you know. You've got all those Yoruba priests around you. Like, you know what? It's that they test you like SU. Oh man, like you don't see the SU in me too. It's that when you tell people, you tell them up front. Not only do I match, but I surpassed enemies. Funny thing is, I got this shirt from some kin that's now a friend of me. Kenemy. I got a lot of Kenemies and frenemies. Gemini's too. Especially the high vibing kind. I thought you knew. Anyway, so is Val crazy or a genius? So I'm reminding you, that's what Mensa said. Now, I'm not saying that Kanye is not a genius. Yay, don't come for me. I am not Kim Kardashian, please. Don't y'all know about me yet? Stop. Next lane. I don't want none of that shit. Go. I want none of what, who, what, where. I don't know none of them. I'm good where I'm at. And it's that. Okay. Is she crazy or a genius? So I told you, Mensa said, look at all the stuff that they want. Yay and the genius is like who else is a what's no somebody some of this if you know I don't know. Oh yeah, Trump. Yeah. I don't care who. I do not care who. I'm out of this one. This one's on y'all. I'm not influencing nobody. I am not. Everybody wants to be an influencer. I am not an influencer. I'm not influencing none of this other than just none of the above. But anyway, God exists, and that God might be me. Or I don't know, it might be you. But do you have the energy boot? Is that integrity coming through? I see a lot of cap. I really do. But is she crazy or genius? I thought you knew. So, okay. And I'm thinking about all of this, and it's going to my head because I know, sir. Okay, I'm getting to it because I have seriously all right, come on now, girl. We're gonna how did you get to all of that? Bring it back. Yes, sir. So no, it's not like that. But you gotta admit, it's a genius. It's a genius. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, oh, how many energies do I have traveling through me? It's like Daddy and James Tillman Rockefeller are just like right there in my energy. And it's funny because he's a Gemini and I'm a Gemini rising. So in my first and second house. So that's a lot of Gemini. You know what I'm talking about? So if I needed a role model, because when you take the wheel, talking #living astrology now, you know what? I got my astrology way back in the day when we didn't even have free apps. You got free apps and you still don't want to do it? Y'all lazy and simple. I can't deal with simple folks. I'm not sorry. It's spicy season. So we're brutally honest, but trying to be very nice about it. I just can't deal with slow people. Slow people give me a headache. Sorry, not sorry. You just slow people, dumb people, ignorant people, stinky people, arrogant people. I mean, you're all slow to me. It's like none of that makes sense. So it's the energy is just, mm-mm. And I'm always having to dumb myself down. And people want to blame it on coffee. They always got to blame it on something, especially if you're a Pisces. Oh, they're drunks, they're alcoholics. Many are, but I'm not. I'm none of those. And people can talk to me, yo. Those who know, well, thank you for putting me on such a radar because I have been vetted by the best. They went out, I passed every test, unlike many of you. And it's the other part. How does a Shark Tank genius get caught up with the cryptocurrency, but I didn't? Is she crazy or a genius? And y'all lost a lot of money, and you think those NFTs are going to make it up. Really? How, Sway? Anyway, okay. Yeah. Oh, but what I was going to say is that, so, as we go through the astrology wheel, I'm realizing, like, for real, James Tillman Rockefeller was a genius. I mean, like a genius. And I told you there's spirits out there on Carver's Creek. I know angels and I know magic shit. Pisces are magical. We're magical, fantastical beasts. What are you talking about? I mean, we can be fairies or beasts, whatever it be. Didn't you hear in The Magicians, all fairies aren't whimsical? What you think this is? Fuck you, me. So, yes, mother. The funny thing about it is the same woman that would be mad at my language per se is the same woman that I know would shoot a motherfucker in his face at 5'2" if they mess with me. I mean, that is absolutely true. That's why some of y'all got to pass. Because if my mama knew, you wouldn't have graduated. But I wasn't going to let my mom take a dive for me because I made a mistake in trusting humanity. You all have taught me well. Good thing I'm a good kid. But anyway, so with that in itself, the only Gemini I need to listen to right now or is channeling in my life right now, learning from is James Tillman Rockefeller. And I'm in a class every day. I mean, Mother Nature too. And it's like, this is like absolutely perfect. It's like if there was a twin flame. I mean, that's weird. That's what y'all want to say, the twin flame. If there was a twin flame, I have gotten the real Rockefeller name. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to do that way like y'all would do, like try to get all the little DNA ratio. I mean, y'all, oh my God, the scams that y'all do. I can't. I'm just out here learning and playing every day. This is therapy for me. And I love the fact that, my military family can come out here for free and bring their kids, bring their dogs, just come out and get some get some nature. Get some nature. Come out and walk with a place that we're used to. You know what I mean? I mean, let's just be real. And like this man knew, because he wasn't just a rich man. He wasn't just a rich genius man. He wasn't just a rich genius pioneer on every level. I mean, this man is a freaking genius. Have you been out there? And please, let's not make this a theme park, okay? This is therapy for us. This is not theme park. We're not, that's Hollywood. Take Hollywood, take the Disney, take the Hollywood shit. Disney don't come here and try to get don't do that. Listen, my grandpapa, like, no. So you need to know right now, my grandpapa's not having that. I'm in my happy, safe place, and y'all demons can't get through these gates, or the ghosts will be mad. But so do you. And I could be telling a story that's not true, but what if it is true? Ha 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 ha. Is she crazy or a genius? I thought you knew. James Tillman Rockefeller is a genius. It's like this man's, along with my own energy, this man's energy is channeling through me, and then I'm plugged into it. And if a person of a lesser mind could not handle this, and they would say, oh, that's straight up insanity, when this is just me talking in my normal language. And I've been talking like that since I was in my chemistry class with Miss Barrett. Because she said my mind moves too fast for my mouth. And my mouth is always trying to keep up. That's why I never finish sentences. And I'm thinking, knowing that my mother was a Sagittarius, had my mom been married to someone like me, oh my gosh, Nancy Carnegie, you are a genius too. Woman, no wonder, let me plant some trees here. Let me plant some trees. Hug a tree, hug a tree. That's what I'm talking about because we love our trees. Hug some camellia. Let me do some flowers. Let me like, because she had to that because that man's mind was like that. And she was a genius too. They were equally yoked. There was never a born time, I'm sure. And that's wonderful, man. That's the life I want. I don't want somebody, so I don't, no. No, you people can't. You people are not on my level. I said what I said and I meant what I meant. Is she crazy or a genius? I think it's evident. I think it's clearly evident. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Shout out to James Dimmer Rockefeller. I'm like, yo, that shit works for me. Twin flame energy. I'm learning from this. Like, I can learn literally, every day is something new, and learn more about evolution, because nature is evolving right in front of you, and you guys just don't know. But this is the greatest for me, that I get out there and play play what I grew up to, play in the woods again, and learn at the same time, and teach at the same time. Play, learn, and teach at the same time, and have my creativity just whoo. If this is not the ultimate gift and job, and at the same time counsel my people who need therapy, but just because a person with a degree is a therapist, just because you went to school as a therapist, just because you come from a book, you can't tell that person, unless you've had your arm shot off, your leg shot off, somebody blown up right in front of you, unless you've been shell shocked, unless you've gone through what they've gone through, unless you've gone through what anybody's gone through. You can only empathize. But there's a little bit that you don't know, because if you did, even you too are drunks and alcoholics and commit suicide, and you're therapists. So let's be real. This shit bothers you. There's something deeper, and especially when you're talking about soldiers and the stuff that they do, they need a place without all the Disney bullshit. So let them be mad. That's why Rockefeller came there, and he made it his retreat. Let a retreat be a retreat, because the military needs real therapy too. So that's why I agreed, because Dad told me to. Hi. I understand. Welcome to Where You Can Breathe. And if you want to have a talk about some real history, I can help you with that too. She teaches, she walks, she plays, she learns every day, she evolves, and even she shares it freely with some of you. I'm loved in reality. I'm happy in reality. I'm making this work. But it is work. Because you just don't sit and have money come in just because you're in front of a camera. It's like expecting a car to move with no gas. I see a lot of cars, pretty, but not a drop of gas. Is she a genius or just crazy? You answer that.